build it for? Because this rig is set up completely different from most LJs that you see out here. This thing has parts on it that you just don't see in the US quite often. First of all, introduce yourself really quick. Who are you, where you're from, what did you bring?
My name is David. I live in California. I have a shop, TCD Customs, and build Jeeps. That's all we build.
I mean, you do it well, my friend. You do it well.
Thank you.
Tell me about this beauty.
So this is a 05 LJ. It was a daily customer loaner. I needed a transmission for an LJ because a customer needed one. I pulled it in, pulled it out of my rig, and the build started. Just turned out to be this after a few years.
That's freaking insane. So what did you build it for? Because this rig is set up completely different from most LJs that you see out here. This thing has parts on it that you just don't see in the US quite often. So what did you build it for? What was the vision behind it?
So when I started building this rig, I came across a video on YouTube, Rainforest Challenge in Indonesia. And I'm like, these are cool because we don't see rigs like that in US because everything is either rocks or sand or pre-runners. So I started researching, and all those rigs had portals, they had flat bellies, but they had zero flex. I'm like, why can't I mix that up with what we do here and build something that actually rock crawls, yet you can go run races like that? After customizing the frame and the body and doing a body drop, keeping it low, a lot of work, we came up with this thing, and so far it's been wheeling great. Now I gotta take it to Rainforest Challenge, see how it does it there.
And rumors are that I may be joining him. You guys may know, I've said it a million times on the channel, Rainforest Challenge is like the top of my bucket list. This is the off-road event in the world that I want to attend one day. What makes it a Rainforest rig? So like I saw axles, I saw tire wheel combination, the winch that you have in it. There's a lot of specialty parts on this. Should make it perform pretty awesome out there, right?
So it's the main thing is you want it long, but you don't want it too wide. You want the length so you can climb some hills and hit it hard, but you don't want it too wide because
you're in the jungle.
You're in the jungle. There are trees everywhere. You need winches. This actually has a rear winch that it's not on it, but the winch on it, it's a 14 horsepower 24 volt giggle pin that pulls 30 miles per hour, and you can gear it according to the trail. You can make it torquey, you can make it just a high speed winch. Obviously portals, you want portals because you want that clearance in swamps and mud.
What motor is in it?
It has a built LSX 454. We bought a crate LSX, and
so what are the? Do you have ever dynoed it? Do you have numbers on it?
Yeah, actually, we dynoed it on 4-wheel dyno. Did 500 horses to the wheels. So
Jesus Christ!
It's close to 800 to the crank.
That is awesome.
2-wheel drive. Maximum Transmissions built me a turbo 400 reed casing, reverse manual valve body. It has an Atlas 2 race case, 3-to-1.
Wow.
Gears are 410s in pumpkins, but portals are 1.5 to 5, so I'm close to like 605 gear ratio to the wheels.
That's insane.
It has 8 wheelwood brake calipers to be able to stop 2 per wheel. I got a handbrake in it. So regular rigs, the front axle is wider than the rear, so you can turn easily. But on this one, I did exactly the same, so the rear follows the front trucks. That way you don't get stuck in mud. But I put a turning brake in it so I can maneuver easily. So it does pretty good.
Dude, it's the right recipe for sure. Would you mind popping the hood on it?
Hey, pop the hood.
Let's see under this thing because... Wow.
It has a reverse intake on it. Basically, the intake 9 is in the cab. There's an airbox in it and a snorkel comes out of it.
Okay,
so there's
just to
nothing
keep the
here.
water out. And then this is the massive 24 volt giggle
This
pin
is
winch,
the winch.
right?
So basically,
yeah.
I built the front end of this rig. I built the frame and everything according to this winch. So
Yeah.
I wanted this winch had to be here, and my approach angle had to be.
Yeah, still good. That's true. Like,
so there's basically
approach angle, you can see the tires are so far outside the freaking vehicle. That's perfect.
So we had to move the radiators and the coolers all the way in the back to get this room here. Plus, in the mud, you don't want the radiator in the front. It gets clogged up and overheats.
Yeah.
So everything is up high. Everything has a snorkel. Even my ARB compressor has a snorkel on it. So when you're submerged underwater, you don't lose lockers, and the winch is operated by ARB2 to lock and unlock. So
Man.
it's very important. Twin fuel pumps, just in case one goes out. Twin ARB compressors, just in case one goes out. Just a lot of
This
fun
is just
stuff.
another level, dude. This is another level of competition rig right here, and I am super excited that somebody actually took the time, the money, and just the passion for the sport to build something like this. Super cool.
Did I tell you I body dropped this thing?
Yeah, I mean, I can tell. Look how freaking low the bumper is, like in the tub. And
cut the floor and did a 4-inch body drop.
4-inch body drop.
Yeah. So it sits low with 6-inch portals. That skid plate I made for the basically it's a cage for the drive shaft, just in case it breaks on that end, with the belt, so it doesn't ruin all the lines, because we got all those lines.
I see that.
We'll see how it does today.
Yeah, I'm excited to wheel with you, man. Thanks for the rundown.
Of course.
Go check out DCD Customs on Instagram, Facebook. I guess you guys have a YouTube channel probably as well. Yeah, make sure you check them out.